All right. So today, just to go through buying stocks and what that looks like with our game. So you should have your game opened up. Here's what our game looks like. This is what your portfolio page looks like. And then you should also have your stock market sheets opened as well. So this is what your stock market sheets look like as well. So for this, say if there's a certain stock that I'm interested in or think, hey, maybe this stock will go up. You can always Google search it, but you can also search it on our Market Watch game. So maybe you take a look here and I click on something here and I say I want to take a look at, let's go Disney. I like Disney and I think that could be a good stock. Type in Disney, here it is. So DIS is the ticker symbol. And this is saying right now Disney's at $143 per share. I'm going to click down here on the blue where it says trade now. And this brings me to my buying page. To go along with that, okay, I can scroll here. This is what it's costing. Here's the number of shares. So maybe I decide, hey, I think I'd like to buy maybe around 40 shares of Disney. See what that is at. It's just over 5,000. I'm going to bump that down. Maybe 30 shares. Now I'm right around $4,000. That seems like a good amount. But, first I have to research it. So with this, I have to research stock profile, why I bought the stock. So say if Disney is maybe one I want to buy, I'm going to type in Disney and its ticker symbol DIS here in the top. Now this is going to do all your calculations for you. So you won't have to calculate anything else out. But let's take a look at why I bought the stock. So first I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance and quote lookup right over here, quote lookup. And I'm going to type in DIS and here Disney comes up. So as I click on Disney, just a couple things to go through you with. Right here, $143.25. That's the price per share. So to buy one share of Disney, it's going to cost me $143.25. Right here, plus 49. So today, Disney is up $4.89 a share, and it's up 3.53%. So it's having a really good day so far this morning. This just goes through, here's its day range. So it's at almost a high for the day right here. 52-week range. I could have bought Disney sometime this year at $79. And another time this year it got as high as $153 a share. To go along with that, here's the graph. So today it's up. Over the last 5 days it's up. So as long as it's green, it means Disney is up. You can also scroll through here to see what different prices of Disney was. So on October 28th, Disney was at $120 a share. Now, why did I buy it? So a couple things. I can go here to analysis. Sorry, I'm going to go back to summary. Sorry about that. And a couple other things I want to show you. Right now, they're saying it's a bullish pattern detected, and the performance outlook here in the middle of the page is up, up, and up. So 2 to 6 weeks it's up, 6 to 9 it looks pretty bullish. So that's a solid sign. If I scroll down, these are in the green. It hit earnings. Here it missed earnings. Well, Q2, when it missed earnings, is probably during, sorry, that would be for Q1, my apologies, beginning of 2020. Well, beginning of 2020 with the coronavirus and COVID, Disney missed earnings because they probably were not expecting that. Their parks were shut down and they lost money in that regards or missed their earnings. So here, November, I can take a look at this. Okay, there's 30 Yahoo analysts. There's the number 30. And of that, there's 5 and 10. So 15 out of the 30 say that Disney's a strong buy. Also, they have a 2 mean recommendation. Okay, 1 would be a strong buy. 5 is a sell. So 2 is pretty good. So a couple things I'm going to write down is that Yahoo analysts, 15 out of 30 have Disney as a buy. I'm also going to say Yahoo mean recommendation is 2, so that's pretty good. Okay, now I always like to double check. I don't want to just trust one website, even though Yahoo looks pretty good. Plus, they're bullish up here, so something else you could say is Yahoo analysts are bullish overall, and their performance outlook is that it's going to increase. Okay, so I'm going to try CNN Money. So I always type in here, I'd go to Google, and let's type in DIS CNN Money or Disney CNN Money. And then it brings me to this page. So year to date, Disney's actually down. So it's down 0.7%. And part of that's from the beginning in March and April due to their parks being shut down would be my guess. But today it's up now $5 a share. So that's right up here. So it's having a pretty good day so far. Here, it just kind of shows what it's done in the last 5 days. So Wednesday and Thursday was pretty rough days. So far, Monday and Friday, it's starting to make a little comeback here. To go along with that, I can go to forecasts here in the middle of the page. Okay, so here's what they're analyzing. Take a look at, as we take a look at this here. Okay, here's your high. There's the median. Here's the low, what they're expecting. Here's what it's at right now. To go along with that, right now there's 23 analysts. And here, there's 25 analysts that have it as a buy. So if I hover over here, okay, I add up the buy and outperform. So 17 out of their 25 analysts say to buy. So I'm going to add that to my sheet. So 17 out of 25 CNN analysts say to buy Disney. So that's pretty good. So I have 3 things here. Oh, I have 3 things here. I'm actually going to cut and paste right down here for why I bought the stock. Remember, I can't just say, "Hey, I love to watch Disney Plus, and it's got some of my favorite movies on it." So here's good reasons why you should buy the stock. Now, stock profile. Both CNN and Yahoo have a profile of the company. So I can go right here to profile. Right here it talks about the profile of the company, and I can click on this. And here's a description of Disney. Here's what they do. Okay. I can also go to Yahoo, and I can click on profile. And I think Yahoo does a little bit better job with it. As an executive EVP, gives you their pay. So the executive chairman gets paid $25.89 million a year for Disney. So pretty solid. Here's the industry, entertainment. The sector is communication services. Here's where it's located. And then here's the description of the company. So I can read through the description and see what does Disney do. So right now, Walt Disney Company with its subsidiaries operates an entertainment company worldwide. So I could put Disney operates an entertainment company worldwide. As I continue to read different things here, they have different cable networks. So they own cable networks such as Disney, ESPN, Freeform, among others. And maybe as I read here a little bit more, what else do they do? They got television distribution. It talks about Disney Plus, ESPN Plus. Hulu is part of theirs too. They also have motion pictures. So maybe I just talk about, they also have Disney experiences and resorts. So they operate resorts, digital pictures and movies, as well as Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. So there you go. So I got 3 things about the profile. I have why I'm going to buy the stock. So overall, Disney seems like a pretty good buy. So now let's head back to our market watch. Okay, here's my 30 shares. So I'm buying it at 143.22. So let's go to, so I got that number right here, 143.22. So right here, price 143.22. And I'm buying 30 shares. So I got the 30 shares right here is where I got that number. So at least I know I have 30. Remember, you can toggle that back and forth right up here. So I'm going to buy 30 shares of Disney. I got all the information recorded. I'm going to hit submit order. Order submitted, view portfolio. While that's loading, I have all this information. Today's date, 11/16 of 2020. And my price per share is 143.22. Okay, nothing else you have to write down here for now. Okay, this will all calculate it out. So everything should calculate everything that you need. Go back to my portfolio, and I have bought Disney. So here's Disney, here's Tesla. So here's his two stocks. If it's in red, it means it's down. If it's in green, it means that we are up. The last few things I have to do, I go here, down here to sheet 2. Okay, I'm going to write in Disney, DIS. I know I'm buying 30 shares. Now, what was the total amount that I invested? So now I'm going to go back here to sheet 1. And my total amount I invested is right here, 4306.6. So 4306.6. And then calculate that I have about $11,622 left. I go to my portfolio, $11,600 left. It's off by a little bit. That's okay. So don't worry too much about that. The main reason is it probably changed prices a little bit when I bought it. Here it says I executed it at 143.96, and I put in 143.22. So I bought it at a little bit higher price than what I originally was going to buy it at. So you can always change that if you want to 143.96. Or if you happen to forget something, you can always scroll down here to the history, and this will tell you when you bought your stocks here, and how much did you buy them for and how many. So that's essentially what you're going to do. Maybe you're unsure of, does a certain stock have a ticker symbol? You can always go to Google and you can type in, does Delta Airlines have a stock? Hit enter. Yes, Delta Airlines has a stock. Here it is. It's at $37.58 right now, and we're up $1.49 per share. So stock prices are constantly changing throughout the day. So hopefully this helps. And if you do have questions, you can always ask. But this should be a great start for you on how to buy your stocks.